Jimmy Carr.
And I'm Katherine Ryan. Welcome to Your Face or Mine. Obviously, we realize you shouldn't judge people solely on their looks.
But we just can't help ourselves. What if you're sitting at home thinking this show is cruel, shallow and vindictive?
Well, that's what I like about it, too.
The show that makes couples closer than ever.
Closer than ever to having a blazing row in the taxi home.
Just time for one final thought. 1 in 5 relationships now starts online.
And thanks to this show, they finish on television.
The show that's been described as vicious, offensive, and shallow by some people.
Some people? Were the others not paying attention?
Just time for one final thought. It takes about 12 dates for the average couple to trade keys.
Unless you're at one of my specialist parties, in which case it happens at the start of the evening.
A show that makes dreams come true.
If what you've been dreaming of is finding out your partner is still sleeping with their ex.
Just time for one final thought. Remember, it's important to be romantic and show commitment to your partner.
And also your side piece. The show where couples come on as soulmates
And leave as flatmates. Just time for one final thought. 85% of all relationships end in breakups.
whereas the other lucky 15% get to live together in misery until they die. In the show that delivers home truths about attractiveness.
For example, Jimmy, the truth is everyone at home thinks you're ugly. Before we go, a final thought. Research has shown the honeymoon period in a relationship lasts approximately a year.
Unless you come on this show, well, we can get that down to about 22 minutes.
The show that is 100% body positive.
Yes, we're 100% positive we know where the bodies are buried.
Just time for one final thought. They say love heals all wounds.
Although, if it's chlamydia, your only hope is antibiotics. The show where we choose the best face, just like Catherine did at the surgeon's.
Best I could afford. Just time for one final thought. They say that beauty is only skin deep.
But they have clearly never gone home with a munter because they lost their keys on a night bus. The show that does for romance what dogging does for romance. The show that thinks relationships are like a fine wine.
The more you have of them, the more likely you're going to end up crying and vomiting. Just time for one final thought. If you're currently going through a breakup, just remember there are plenty more fish in the sea.
Unless your fat mum ate them all with chips. Tonight, you can play along at home. Simply tell your partner they're ugly and get with their best friend.
Just time for one final thought. If you love someone, set them free.
But only if they've said their safe word.
At this time of year, it's better to give than to receive.
But enough of what I've been getting up to on Grindr. Let's get on with the show.
Just time for one final festive thought. Don't forget to get your partner a Christmas stocking this year.
And if they're not as good looking as you are, why not pop it over their ugly face? Some people say a simple I love you means more than money.
And the people who say that have never seen this show. Just time for one final thought. When it comes to online dating, women are scared of meeting a serial killer.
Well, I'd like to say to those women, are you sure you locked the back door? What was that noise? Is someone in the house? Good night.